is Mama Izzat Akmal by Mama Yusri. Metric number 074419.
My name is Nur Akila Fatihah binti Kamar Zaman. My metric number is 074432. I am from ISM SKKI 2B.
My name is Siti Nur Sharafana binti Zulkifli. My metric number is 074423.
My name is Nur Hanisa binti Abdurrahman alias Ahmad Hambali. My metric number is 074451.
My name is Aimi Natasha binti Apli. My metric number 074417.
Telegram was founded in 2013 by brothers Nikolai and Pavel Durov. Telegram Messenger is a messaging app that runs over the internet just like WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger. That processors can send message for free by using a Wi-Fi connection or your mobile data allowance. Telegram is a multiple platform app that can run on Android, iOS, Windows Phone, Mac, and Windows OS. Moreover, Telegram account can be accessed from multiple devices even at a given time, and message appear simultaneously on all devices. Telegram is a popular messaging service that is based on open source platform and completely free service without any payments. It is also offers at free environment with a clean and fast interface. It can share documents, more variety of file types than WhatsApp, as well as image and video sharing without size limit.
So today, I will explain you about advantages of SHA-256. SHA-256 can only be used in one direction. You can convert input to a hash, but it is impossible to convert SHA-256 back to the content of the hash. The SHA-256 hashing algorithm is regarded by many large organizations, including NIST, is the most secure and most useful hashing protocol in the world. Many governments, including the United States and Australia, use SHA-256, which make the hashing algorithm reliable. SHA-256 is not vulnerable to pre-image and second pre-image. We will spare the technical detail of this attack. Lastly, the advantages of SHA-256 is SHA-256 generating hash with SHA-256 is quite fast. That's all from me. Thank you.
SHA-256 stands for Secure Hash Algorithm. It is also known as cryptographic hashing algorithm, designed by hashing algorithm that use one-way function. It works first appending bits, second buffer initialization, and third compression function.
Okay, so I will explain about disadvantage of SHA-256. SHA-256 is secure hash algorithm 256-bit. Is a widely used cryptographic hash function that generates a 256 hash value. While SHA-256 is a secure algorithm, for many purposes it does have a few potential disadvantages. The disadvantage is first, vulnerable to brute force attacks on small input space. This is SHA-256 produces a fixed size output regardless of the input size. This means that if the input space is relatively small, an attacker could potentially perform a brute force attack by trying all possible inputs and comparing the hash until a mesh is found. So the next one is susceptible to line extension attacks. SHA-256, like others Merkle Damgard construction-based hash function, is vulnerable to line extension attacks. In a line extension 2 attack, An attacker who knows the value of a message can append additional data to the message without knowing the original content, while still producing a valid hash. This can lead to security vulnerabilities in some specific cases. So the next one is collision vulnerabilities. Although SHA-256 is designed to have a low probability of collisions, collisions are still theoretically possible. As computing power advances, the potential for collision attacks increase. However, finding an actual collision for SHA-256 remains computationally infeasible at the current state of technology. The next one is performance consideration. SHA-256 is a computation-intensive algorithm, especially when used large amounts of data. It can consume significant processing power and time, which may impact the performance of systems that heavily rely on cryptographic operations. So, the disadvantages mentioned above are theoretical or have a limited practical impact in most scenarios.
Telegram use MT-Proto for the encryption. MT-Proto is the Telegram Messenger protocol designed for access to server API from application running on mobile devices. Telegram use a unique encryption protocol known as MT-Proto. MT-Proto was developed by Telegram and it's the only company that used the protocol. This protocol uses a combination of symmetric and asymmetric encryption to provide an added layer of security. This feature is unique to Telegram and makes it more secure than other messaging apps. In MT-Proto, the client and the server authenticate message by ensuring that SHA-256 and that the plaintext always contains message length, server salt, session ID, and other data not known to a potential attacker before accepting any message. The security checks performed on the client before any message is accepted ensure that invalid or tampered with message will always be safely and silently discarded. It is crucial that AES decryption keys depend both of message key and on authentication key.
What is RSA algorithm? The RSA algorithm is an asymmetric cryptography algorithm. This means that it uses a public key and private key. As their name suggests, a public key is shared publicly, while a private key is secret and must not be shared with anyone. This is a flowchart of RSA. How RSA works? The RSA algorithm ensures that the key in the above illustration are as secure possible. The following step highlights how it works. First is key generation. A user generates a pair of key, a public key and a private key. The public key is shared with others, while the private key is kept secret. The second is encryption. The encryption is to encrypt a message using RSA. The sender uses the recipient public key. The message is divided into blocks and each block is encrypted using the public key. The encrypted block forms the encrypted message. The last one is decryption. The recipient uses the private key to decrypt the encrypted message. Its encrypted block is decrypted using the private key, resulting in the original plaintext message.
AES-256. AES-256 stand for Advanced Encryption Standard Symmetric Block Chipper that protect classified data. AES encryption use a 256 bits key length to encrypt and decrypt the message block. Telegram also use 256 bit symmetric AES encryption. How AES-256 works? Mention steps are to be followed for every block sequentially. It joins them together to form the final chipper text. First, add a round key. It passes the block data stored in the state through an XOR function with the first key generate. It passes the result state array on as input to the next step. The second sub-byte convert each byte of the state array into hexadecimal, divide into two equal parts. Shift row, it swap the row element among each other. For the next mixed column, multiply a constant each column in the state array to get a new column for the new subsequence. Last, add round key. Respective key is round is XOR with the state array is obtained in the previous step.
Advantages of AES 256. A secure protocol as it is very difficult to hack as it is implemented in both hardware and software. It is most robust security protocol. It is most common security protocol used for wide variety of applications such as wireless communication, financial transaction, e-business, encrypted data and storage, etc. It is one of the most widely used commercial and open source solutions across the world. No one can hack your personal information.